Okay, so this is going to be a playthrough. I'm going to be playing all 4 heroes as a solo for fighting fantasy adventures. There will be several adventures, and each of those will have a separate deck of dungeon cards and encounter cards. But this is specifically done so that everybody learns the game in an easy way. So this is the introductory adventure, as you see here. Right, so my party starts in this room number 1, and I have to read the encounter card number 1. So your quest is to retrieve the Orb of Lucis. This is kept in a chest that can only be opened by the correct positioning of 3 special coins. You need to find the coins and the chest. Beware that there are nasty creatures and traps out there. So keep in mind that this is the introductory adventure. Everything here you see is prototype material. I've seen already images and sneak previews of the art, and it's fantastic. And I can't wait to explore also the new adventures coming in. So let's start with this introductory adventure so that you get an understanding of how the game works. So my party is this marker. We start in this room. We need to decide which direction to move to, which room to enter, and the order by which we enter the room, because this affects a lot of things typically. Right. There is a clicking sound from here. It sounds annoying. There is, let me set this aside for the moment. There is a musty smell on the right, and there is a sulfur smell on the top. Sulfur could be either sewers or bomb or both. Clicking could be skeletons or armor, clank, or whatever. Let's go with musty, could be also undead, necromancers. So yeah, let's stay here and do nothing, right? No. Of course we're adventurous, of course we're brave, and we're going to enter this direction, let's say. Now, the order we enter is important, so we need to set it as we decide. Then we can switch turns in further turn combats if we're fighting something. But who enters first usually affects sometimes combat, modifiers, traps, etc. I'm going to start with a strategy to start having my scout going first. By the end of the day, he's a scout. He should be able to be better when entering. Then support him with the warrior being second, not supporting. The warrior is second, the healer is going to be third, and the mage, who typically, I suppose, he has spells like firebolts, etc., will be fourth. Let's start like that. We see how we adapt. Now, I moved this direction, so I need to find from this dungeon card number 16. Sorry, 21, as indicated in the gray circle. There it is. So we find this card here, and the party enters here. Okay. There are some kind of broken furniture, a dump, and looks a bit strange for the most part, but we know more when we read card number 21 from the encounter deck. Okay. So, the room is full of broken furniture and ruined clothes, hence the musty smell. You must search the room if you wish. If you choose to do, then flip this card. Okay. I want to see what's around the broken furniture and ruined clothes and where this musty smell comes from. Okay, let's turn it. You find a net. You decide it may be useful and decide to take it with you. Choose one here to take this card. If you decide to use this net for any reason, then find card 26. Okay, I'm not using it yet, keeping it, may be useful. We can keep the cards between us, and we can exchange cards that we have found, like this one, this equipment, for the moment, but not during fight. Okay, so I'm keeping it, assigning it to the scout for the moment. Putting it on the right. have squeezed everything here, of course, for the reasons of fitting everything in the screen and being close to the action, but they're going to be all spread out and all possibly sitting on different sides of the table if played by more than one players. Right, also keep in mind that beneath each of those decks I have all the level 1 cards, which are the abilities. It's a good opportunity to go through all of those and get an understanding of how the abilities work, because especially they are one time off, so you should make the best use of them. So I have found a net, but there are no exits from here. Okay, so I need to go on the other way around. So let's move this here for the moment. Okay, or here. And let's continue. Then I move this direction. And these are clear rooms. So this is clear room, so I need to have it cleared. So when I clear room, I flip it, yeah, so that the gray circle is visible, not the red one. I keep the same turn, and I decide to enter this card, this direction, towards the sulfur smell. So I find card 23. Okay, there it is. Looks like some kind of trap with fireballs coming across the opposite sides of the room, of the corridor. So I'm here, and I need to read, hopefully not in the line of the direction of the fireballs, and I need to read card 23. Always read the matching encounter card with the matching dungeon card. 23 is here. Okay. Cool. Now, if the scout goes first, which I'm lucky because I assigned him first, being a scout, I wanted him to be able to do his job and scout ahead. The trap, he will spot the trap and disarm it. Any other hero going first will trigger the fire trap, which envelopes them in a searing flame. They will take 2 damage. Flip the dungeon card. You will notice 3 dragon images on the wall. If you investigate them further, if you wish, you will be flipping this card. Okay, so first of all, I had my scout going in first, so he was able to disarm the fireball trap, therefore now it's safe for the whole party. Good for me. And as you can see, there are 3 dragon images on the wall. Do I decide to investigate further? Yeah, I will do. Then I will flip this card. You scratch at the images and remove flakes of paint. You can discover nothing special about them. They are what they are. Fine, okay. So, nothing special about this. Then I continue. There are no exits on the side. So I will be going either to the north or back into the west. I think I'm going to go to the top. Then I locate card number 10, as indicated here next to the door. Ooh. There is still sulfur smell. So, sulfur smell. Sulfur smell. Okay. No, you see, the sulfur smell was here and here, so it was pointing towards the fireball trap. Yeah. This room doesn't smell sulfur. This room has 4 exits, one that I came into. We're going to read what happens in a sec. And it also has the top exit pointing towards a digging sound. Nothing special on the left and the right. So I need to find out card number 10 and read it out. So, a chest with a key. inscription on it reads, "Whoever can open me owns me." If you wish to open the chest, then choose a hero to make an attempt and flip this card. I was still entering with a scout. I didn't change the order by which I entered the room. Whoever can open me. I think, based on the encounter card, I need to retrieve the Orb of Lucis. This is kept in a chest that can only be opened by the correct positioning of 3 special coins. You need to find the coins and the chest. Unless there is another chest. Most probably this is the one I'm looking for, or maybe not. So I'm not going to open this one for the moment. I'm just setting this card aside as a reminder. That's why I leave this card with the red circle pointing up. Now there's a dinging sound on the top, and you can go on the left and the right. I will go on the right towards card number 11. Oh, there's an enemy here. Looks vicious. So this is going to be an opportunity to check the fighting as well. So I move here and I need to find and locate card 11. Okay, now this is a mighty warrior. A mighty warrior guards a jar of something. A jar of something. Marmalade. No, something better. If you defeat the warrior, you may investigate the jar by flipping this card. Okay. So, let's see. I need to defeat, first of all, I must attack because there is an enemy, okay? So, the first one attacking would be the scout. Then I can decide to continue to gang up on them. So, I'm placing them in the side. Okay, so we need to make an attack. Then we have monster number A, which is the mighty warrior. Let's see my special abilities for the scout. If you're not the lead hero, I am unfortunately, then you can use this ability. Roll a 6 or more on 2 dice to inflict 2 damage. And if this counts as resolving on a round of combat, if you win the combat, then you regain the use of this card. But I'm the lead hero, so I cannot use it. Improve reactions. After rolling dice, you can add 2 to your total. Can be used in all situations. You cannot use this card to help another player. Have it twice, have it 3 times. So he has 8 health. So most probably I'm going to take a beating here. But nonetheless, let's start. So I'm going to use white dice for myself and black for the monsters. I'm going to do that throughout the whole rolls, fighting sessions. So I'm going to roll 2 dice and add 7, because this is my skill, to the total. Ooh, 11 plus 7, 18. Now he's going to roll 2 black dice and add 11. So 6 plus 11, 6 plus 11, that's 17. 11 plus 7, that's 18. That's a good one. I was very lucky here and I managed to 17 minus 16. 17, so he has 6 plus 11, that's 17, and I have 11 plus 7, 18. Yeah, so it's 17, 18, so I managed to inflict 1 damage to him. Yeah, so he takes 1 damage. So then I could have also used improved reactions, but I chose not to do for this round. Then we proceed to the second. He attacks the warrior, or the warrior attacks him, whatever. The warrior gains +1, so he has 9 + 1, 10 due to the second row from here, plus 4, 14, and he has 11 plus 6, 17, 17 minus 14, that equals -3. So I take -3 health. Okay. This is bad. Let's see what the healer is going to do. They have the healing hands, heal up to 3 damage on one of your hero, including yourself, cannot be used during combat, so I cannot use it now. Can heal a hero even if their stamina has been reduced to 0. Okay, I have it 2 times. I have courage, play this card before dice are rolled in combat, choose another hero, they gain +2 skill for the entire combat situation. You cannot play this on yourself, and then I have staff block. You can use your staff to engage 2 opponents. Okay. They have +2 and 7, 9. +8, that's 17. And he has 6 + 11, 17. So 17, 17, no damage inflicted to other side. Okay. So I can use a firebolt. You can use this card in combat before dice are rolled. Inflict 3 damage on your target. This counts as you resolve 1 round of combat if you wish. So you can choose not to roll dice for combat. However, you may still do so if you wish. I will do that. I will not roll dice, and I will fire a firebolt and inflict 3 damage. So he takes a -3. And he's already 4 out of 8 stamina. Okay, so I lost one of my, this is only 1 time use, so this is out. Okay. I need to be wise with how I use my abilities, just saying. Now, I can decide who goes first. I'm going to protect the warrior because he's already wounded. And I'm going to add another firebolt here, so I'm putting the mage first. Then I'm adding the scout second, the healer third, and the warrior fourth. Okay, so again, and now we start with another round. They're all gang up. So the sorry, I don't need to roll the die because I'm going to use I was going to use a firebolt. Okay, for the second firebolt, because again I I do 3 damage. And I lose my second fireball, but I lose this card as well. Okay, so rather fast, but I want to think that this is one of the strong ones. But so he's a -7. I may also roll the dice if I want, but I'm not going to do it. I count it as one of my combat. Then I move to the scout. The scout is going to use the net. Let's find card number 21. Sorry, card number 26. Okay. If you use this in a regular combat situation, you can target one enemy. They will suffer -2 to their skill for 1 round of combat. You could also use it as a rope, if that were of any help. There is also one specific situation where it will be effective, which you will know at the time. In all other cases, you discard the net after use. Do I want to use it? So they have -2 in the skill, but then what if I need a rope? And this was a rope for me. No, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it as a rope. Okay. Because if I was going to use it in all other situations, you discard in all other cases you discard it after use. Okay. No, I don't want to use it. Let's keep it for the moment. Right, so he's going to use a deadly dagger, because a deadly dagger, and he has if you're not the lead hero, which he's not, he's second in the line, in the column, you can use this ability. Roll 6 or more on 2 dice to inflict 2 damage on the target. This counts as resolving 1 round of combat. If you win the combat, regain the use of this card. Yeah, I will do it. Yes, so it's more than 6, that means I inflicted damage. Okay, so he goes -7 plus -2 -9, so it's more than his stamina, so he's dead. Okay, so he's defeated. You may investigate the jar by flipping this card. Let's do so. Healing potion. You recognize a healing potion. It will heal up to 3 damage on 1 hero. It works the same way like the healing hands ability. Okay. I think that we can immediately drink it, so our warrior can be healed. And he's destroyed, so okay. Okay, fair enough. And then, of course, I lose this card because I used the healing potion. Now, this again is clear. I'm thinking I want to go back to the chest and see what's in there. But I'm going to use the scout first, then the warrior, then the mage, and then the healer. Okay. So a chest with a key, an inscription is reads whoever can only opens me. If you wish to open the chest, choose a hero. So and make an attempt by flipping this card. If the scout attempts to open the chest, then they will succeed. Find card 31. Okay, I had the scout again. Yes. If any other hero tries, then the chest remains locked, and so no further attempts can to open it will have any success. So this is an open chest. Okay, and I pick up card 31. Okay. Inside the chest is a clock, a cloak, and a small scroll. The scroll informs you that the cloak is magic and will render the wearer invisible. The wearer invisible for a small period of time, so choose carefully when you wish to wear it. It also tells you to hand wash only with soap flakes. Only the scout can use this cloak. When they choose to do so, flip this card, Cloak of Invisibility. Okay, so I'm going to keep also the cloak with the scout, so he's getting pretty powerful. Possibly, I don't know. This card is out. And then we continue. Okay, I'm going to go towards this direction and open card 13, dungeon card 13. Loud clanking. There is loud clanking from this side. I suppose some kind of enemy. Don't know. And to the north there is a digging sound. Okay, so I'm here ready. So let's read card number 13 and counter card 13. There are 3 boxes in a line. If you wish, you may choose to open one. You can only open one at a time, so choose a hero and let them choose a box to open. Either the right hand one, the middle one, or the left hand one. Then flip this card. Okay. I will let the scout again do it. Okay. You can only open at one at a time. So choose a hero and let them choose a box to open. Either the right one, the middle one, or the left hand one. I will pick the left one. The left one. Then flip this card. I open the left one with a scout. Then flip this card. If you chose the right hand box, then you find a gold ring. If you chose any other box, then all 3 boxes crumble to dust. Does any hero wish to try the ring on? If so, then find card 33. It wasn't the right one that I picked, so they all disappeared in thin air. Unlucky me. I will never find out what the ring does. Or will I in the next run? Okay, in any case, this room is cleared. There is croaking to the north, to the south, sorry. Yeah, let's move there. So card number 5. Here comes an enemy with 7 skill and 7 stamina. I have entered with my scout first, warrior second, mage third, and healer third. I didn't change them because this is the order I wanted to enter. So they will gang up. They will gang up, so the scout can use probably their improved reactions. After rolling your dice, you can add 2 to the total. So they have a 7 plus 6, 13 plus 2, 15. And oh, sorry, I didn't read the encounter. I assumed it's an attack, but I need to read first. Yeah. So let's read before I start attacking. A rather timid-looking frogling is guarding a small chest. If you want to attack the frogling, then flip this card. If you want to talk to the creature, then find card 28. Okay. Wait a minute. So, forget about the attack. Do I want to attack the frogling? or talk to the creature. I will talk to the creature. Find card 28. As soon as you open your mouth to talk to the creature, it drops its spear and runs off, never to be seen again. If you wish to open the chest, then flip this card. Okay, so he fled. Cool. Let's flip it. In the chest you find a yellow coin. Ooh. I found one of the coins I need to open the chest, which I don't know where it is. But I need it to find it, locate it, because within I will find the orb of Lucis. So this is my first coin, and you find 3 coins. I found the yellow one. Okay. And I keep this coin. So let's add it there. No, this is, let's add it here, the coin that we found. Okay. And then this flips over. There is some clicking on the left. There is also clicking here. So I'm going to backtrack 1, 2, 3, 4 and go here to card number 16. Wow, a lot of enemies. Bad choice. Clicking was not the sound to go after. Okay, so let's see what it is. Card 16 says, at first the room seems empty. If the scout is the first to enter, they will scan the room quickly, noticing the 4 giant insects ready to drop on you. If they did lead, the combat is resolved normally. If any other hero entered the room first, then all 4 insects gain +2 to their skill for the first round of combat. If you defeat the insects, then you can search the room by flipping this card. Okay, so definitely was a good thing to have the scout, so I'm thinking to leaving him more and more. Of course, you can take more beating if I do so all the time, but anyway, now we have 4 enemies, A, B, C, D, and I need to assign 1 to each of the heroes. So because every monster needs to be matched in terms of 1-to-1. If I had less monsters, I could use any remaining heroes either to take a stand off and protect them from being damaged or ganging up on a monster. So first we start with the scout. So he rolls, has 7 plus 7, 7 plus 7, that's 14. And I'm going to use the improved reactions to add 2, 16. And he has insect A has 5 plus 5, 10. 16 minus 5, it's a 6. It's already out of commission. Okay, good. But I lost my improved reactions, okay? Can only use it once. Then the warrior has the mighty blow. If you inflict 1 or more damage on your target, then you can play this card to inflict a further 3 damage. After rolling your dice, you can add 2 to the total, but it's improved reactions again. And you can use this card in combat after dice has been rolled to ignore damage inflicted. Okay, should I do a mighty blow? I would do a mighty blow. because he rolls 9. Yeah, no. I'm not going to use a mighty blow because, but I will take some damage. I could take some damage. Anyway, let's start without using any cards. I can decide to do it later, but let's see. So 6 plus 9, 15 versus B. 15, so nothing happens. So if I can use improved reactions to add 2. Do I want to do that? No. Then I move to the mage. He has invisibility. Either automatically succeed when trying to avoid detection or block damage from an attack against you or another hero. I'm not going to do any of those. I'm going to attack directly. So, oh, that's a poor roll. 2 plus 6, 8. And he rolls 3 plus 5, 8. It's a lucky one. So then I move to the healer. The healer can play this courage. He can play rejuvenation, healing hands, or staff block. Nothing. I want to keep those cards for later. So they also attack with 7 from the skill, plus 6, 13. And the insect has 5 plus 7, 12. So 13 minus 12, I inflict 1 damage. Okay, adding it behind it. So like that. Okay, second round. Now for the second round, I'm going to support the mage because he's the weakest one. So the warrior goes with 10 plus 9, 19. And he has 7 plus 5, 12. 12 minus 19, that's a 5. It's a 5 health, so he's out. Cool. Then we go to the mage. Or fight an entire combat at +2 skill and reduce damage against you by 2. No. He attacks with 11 plus 6, 17, and the monster fights back with 5 plus 6, 11. So 17 minus 11, that was a good blow. Okay, and then the only one remaining is this one. So the healer is fighting with 7 plus 11, 18 versus 5 plus 10, 15. So adds another 3. Okay, and then we go to the last round. Of course, I had my warrior first, my scout third, and my mage third, my healer fourth. So let's see, 9 plus 9, 18 versus 5 plus 6, 11. So 19 minus 11, that's an 8. So he's out. Okay. Not bad. If you defeat the insects, you can search the room by flipping this card. You find a well-crafted sword. Only the warrior is trained in its use, so when they take it, if you inflict damage with it, then you inflict 1 extra damage. Also, if you roll 12, you automatically kill your target, even if it's immune to normal weapons. Oh. So that's a good one. So I'm adding it here next to my my warrior. Okay. And it's auto kill on 12, huh? That's a good one. And then this room is cleared. Nice. So let's move to room 24. Okay. So the clicking was from the insects, and the flapping is from something. Okay. Right, so we are here. Let's find the encounter card 24. And let's see what happens. There is a chalice on the table. It contains a clear liquid. Does any hero wish to drink it? If so, nominate the hero, drink the liquid, and then flip this card. I tend not to drink drinks of unknown origin, but I will use not the healer in case it's something poisonous. I will use the mage to drink it. Okay, I should have entered with a specific turn. Sorry, I haven't done that. And let's say it was like that. I will use a mage to drink it. I choose a hero. If the healer drinks it, the liquid, they immediately recognize it as a holy water. They stop drinking and pour the contents into an empty bottle they are carrying. If the healer chooses to use the water, they find card 29. If any other hero drinks it, they drink all of it and feel rather refreshed. Holy water. I should have kept this one. Missed opportunity to have holy water. Okay. Now, flapping. Flapping on the... I don't like flapping. I'm going back. Back. Loud clanking. Sounds better. Why not? Card 18. I don't think it goes better. There's a huge scorpion here. So let's see what's what. There is a giant scorpion in the room. You must fight it for at least one round. As it has 2 claws and a stinger, it can fight 3 heroes at the same time. So only the 4th hero to attack will gain +1. Oh. If the scorpion rolls 12, then it immediately kills the hero. You can still use a luck to reroll the result. If you kill it, you can search the room by flipping this card. Okay. Sounds like I want to kill it. So, let me think. So it fights 3 heroes at the same time, okay? So it fights both, all of those, and only one can gain the +1. I'm going to protect the mage. I'm going to protect the mage, keep them out. Yeah. Let's keep them out of the fight. So first goes the warrior. If you inflict 1 or more damage, then you can play this card to inflict further 3 damage. I'm going to use it. So 4 and 4, 8, plus 9, 17. And he rolls 4 plus 8, 12. So 8 plus 9, 17, minus 4 plus 8, 12, 17 minus 12, that's 5 damage. And I use this one, which means I also do 1 more damage. Okay, so 17 minus 12, it's 5 plus 1, 6. and I use the mighty blow as well to inflict 3 more damage and get it out of my way. But I lose this quite strong card, I would say. Anyway, let's see if it was a wise choice or not. Never know. But the good thing is I managed to be very, very strong and use all my my best cards and defeat it. Okay, so it goes out. There you go. Okay, and I can read card 18 because I'm going to search a room after you find nothing of value. Okay, fair enough. Right, now, do I go on top or do I go below? There is flapping here. Most probably some kind of dragon or demon or imp or something. No, I'm going to go further up. So, that direction gets me to card 19. Do not remove. Loud clanking was from the scorpion. Knife being sharpened. Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good at all. Okay, so let's see what's inside card 19. Encounter 19. There is a plinth with a stone lying on it. Along the edge of the plinth it says, do not remove. You can avoid moving the stone or make some other course of action. If the latter then decide that you would like to do, and who is doing it, then flip this card. Of course I'm not going to flip the card. Sounds like a death trap. Someone put the rock there to prevent something from coming out, right? Yeah? Okay, I leave it there for a reminder. But I'm going to move on the right and go to dungeon card 8. As I am, of course, I didn't have an opportunity to do anything else, so that means that most probably this is a trap, and I'm going to fall into the trap, unfortunately. Let's see. I encounter card 8. So, a large pit with spikes at the bottom bars your way. The gap is too big to jump. Discuss possible solutions and then flip this card. Ah, okay, we can discuss solutions. Okay. Use the rope. Yes. Okay, I have found a net. The scout is in possession of a net, and it says, sorry, this is the card, this is the encounter. If you use it in regular combat, you can target one enemy and have skill -2. You could also use it as a rope if you weren't any help. There is also one specific situation that will be effective, which you will know at the time. If all other cases, you discard the net after use. So I think I'm going to use it for crossing. Let's see, card 8. I'm using the net as a rope to get across. The following solutions will allow you to cross and recross the room. Use rope, cannot use it again. Use planks from room 21 to make a bridge. Use net as a rope. Yes, that's me. Tie clothes from room 21 to make a rope. If you came with one of the above, then each hero gains 1 luck. If not, then all heroes lose 2 luck. If you came up with one of the above, then each hero gains 1 luck. If not, all heroes lose 2 luck. So I gain 1 luck. If you can do one of the above, then continue with your adventure. Otherwise, it ends here. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, so everyone gets gains 1 luck, but I'm not sure how I can show this because there is no +1, there is only -1, -3 in this prototype. Maybe you're not supposed to go above your maximum. Anyway, I'm keeping 1 closely just as a reminder. Okay. So I need to check this one out. Okay, so I have used the net and cleared this room, so now I can cross it, but I cannot use again the net for anything else. Right, if I move across, I go to room 20, which I'm going to do because it seemed quite difficult to cross across, so I'm going to go to room 20. Ugh. Okay, to fight these guys here. And this goes out, don't need it anymore. Room 20. Encounter 20, sorry. You're faced with a strange plant-like vine men. They do not seem friendly. If you wish to pass through this room, you will need to defeat them. Do you wish to attack the creatures with normal weapons? If so, then flip this card. If you have another idea, then decide on a plan and find card 35. Yeah. I would like to have something which most probably I don't at the moment. Because it sounds like normal weapons will not help me here, unfortunately. So I'm going back. I'm going back here, I'm not touching the plinth, and I'm going to card room number 6. Oh, more enemies. 15! Oh, gosh, that's a tough one. Okay, so we enter here. And we find encounter 15. You're faced by 3 perturbed members of the undead. You must kill them again. The healer gains +2 in combat. If you succeed, you may search the room. Flip this card. Three members of the undead, but it has only, yeah, it acts as a single one. Okay, so I will get first my no, first I need to attack as I am with this one, and then everybody gangs up. Okay, cool. Now the scout has also improved reactions to add 2 to their total. Yeah, so they have 7. They also have the encounter, the cloak of invisibility, not yet. So 7 plus 7, 14 plus plus 2, 16 versus 6 plus 8, 14. So 7 plus 7, 14 plus 2, 16, and he has 8 plus 6, 14. So I do a damage of 2. I need to add the monster here. So I do a damage of 2 and they go to 13. Okay, so this is going to be painful for me. Then I move to the warrior. The warrior attacks with 9 plus 4, 13 plus 2, so they spend this card. +2, 15, because it was a, so let's see, it's 15 versus 8 + 4, 14. So 1 damage +1 because I'm yielding the sword, so I do another 2 damage. So he goes to -4. Okay. Then the healer. They play the courage. And they cannot play it on yourself. They play it on another hero. They play it on the mage. So the mage gains a +2, so he has 8. Okay. So the healer plays the courage on the mage, so from 6 skill he goes to 8 for the entire combat situation. Okay. Then they roll. Oh, and have +1 here because I'm so it was so it's also -1. Yeah. So he has she has 2 + 7 9, 9 + 7 16, yeah, versus 8 + 10 18. But I can re-roll the die, so I spend one of my luck to re-roll my die, yeah, and then I need to roll both, so it's 7 versus 6. That sounds better because now I'm 2 + 7 9 + 7 16, and he has 8 + 6 14, yeah. So that's again 7 + 7 14 + 2 16, 16, and he has 16 versus 14, so it's a damage of 2. Okay, good. Now we go to the mage. The mage rolls. The mage rolls with +2, so it is 8 + 3 11. 11 + 8, that's 19. That's good. And he has 9 + 8 17. Okay, so it's only 2. That's not bad though, because they already are at -9, so they need 6 more to drop. I think I like this sequence. I'm just going to switch the warrior first, so maybe I can use the dagger from the scout. So the warrior goes first with 9 + 5 14 versus 8 + 8 16, so I take a -2 damage, unfortunately. Okay, that was not good. I can block this, but not yet. Maybe I can get some healing. Then the scout can use a deadly dagger. They roll 2 die. If it's 6 or more, they inflict 2 damage. I spent 1 luck. I didn't like this result. Yes, so I immediately inflict 2 damage on the target, and that gets them to -11. Okay. Then I go to the healer. So the healer use this card to allow. No, they use this one. No, they do nothing. Let's wait. They just attack with plus 2, plus 7, 9, 9 plus 9, 18 versus 8 plus 12, 20. I'm going to lose 1 luck to have them both reroll. Come on. So 12 for me and 9 for them. That means that she gets 2 plus 7, 9 plus 12, 21. And he has 8 plus 9, 17 versus 21, that's 4. So 2 and another 2. So this is 15 in total. Yeah, they drop dead. Bye-bye. Okay, cool. So the die. I like the combat in this system. It has a lot of luck, of course, but you also have the rerolls from the luck. So I defeat them. There is a symbol there. You find nothing of value. The healer had plus 2 in combat. Okay, forgot about that. No, I was applying it. 7 plus 2, 9. Yeah. Okay, so this goes out. So my party continues. They go towards room number 9. There are 2. There's a digging sound, and there are 2 enemies here, as you can see. So let's read the card number 9. There are 2 giant cockroaches. If you defeat them, you may search a room by flipping this card. I will try to defeat them. Thank you. So, A and B. And these guys team up. Okay. So, first, they have 7 life. So, 9 plus 5, 15. No, I'm spending 1 luck to reroll. No, I'm spending 1 more luck to reroll. Come on. Okay, so 9 plus 9, 18. So 18 versus 7 plus 6, 13. So they take a 5 damage plus 1 more, 6 damage. Okay, that was a good one. Almost dead. Now, the healer attacks with plus 1 and 6. I should have re-rolled also the dice of the master. I forgot. Anyway, okay, so we have a situation of 6 plus 7, 13, yeah, and he has 7 plus 6, 13. Okay, fine by me. Most probably they will die by the next attack. Then we have the scout attacking with 7 plus 9 for a total of 16, and the cockroach 7 plus 9 for a total of exactly the same. Come on. Let's spend 1 luck. To reroll. Okay, let's spend 1 more luck. So -2 and go to -3. Eight versus 7. And they will take just a single damage. Yeah, let's do that. They take a single damage. 7 plus 8, 15. And he has 7 plus 7, 14. Okay, so he takes 1 damage. This guy, Master B. And then we move to the mage. The mage has +2 skill. So he has 8 plus 6 for a total of 14, 15. And the cockroach has 6 plus 7, 13. 15 versus 13, he takes a 2 damage. So he goes to -3. Okay, second round. I'm going to keep them as they are. So the warrior attacks with 9 plus 7, 16 versus 7. Oh, come on, how unlucky I am, or not. So again, 7, oops, and 6. So he has 6 plus 7, 13, and I have 9 plus 7, 16. So he's out. Okay. So no need for him to fight. Then we go to the scout. So he rolls. He uses a deadly dagger. If I get 2, 6 or more, let's use another luck, because otherwise I'm going to lose this card. Yes, so he takes 3 damage, 3 plus 3, 6. He needs to take 1 more beating. Then we go to the mage, who has 6 plus 2, 8, plus 1, 9, plus 9, 18, versus 13. Okay, so he's dead. Out. Let's search what we found beneath the cockroaches. You find a rope with a hook on the end of it. You decide it may be worth taking with you. If you ever choose to use it, find card 30. Okay. Who's going to use it? Let's give it to the scout. He's good with ropes and clocks and nets. Okay, cool. Then I can either go north or come here, and go north. I'll do that. Towards card 17, I'm going to put first the scout, and then the warrior, and then the healer, and then the mage. Card 17 is this one. Interesting. Looks like a dead end there. Okay. So let's find card 17. There is a small casket. Next to it, a flask with a liquid marked poison on the bottle. Drink me to open the casket. Does any hero wants to drink the liquid? Flip this card if someone volunteers to do so. I will flip it. Someone needs to drink the poison. I will not use the healer because the healer cannot bring back to life any other hero. So I'm going to use the mage to drink it. Okay, so the mage drinks it. The chest pops open and inside is a green coin. Okay. But no one dies. I wanted to make sure I don't die. Okay, so I found the second coin. I need to find one more in the chest. Very, very nice. So there is one position here and one position above here and another one above here. So it's getting really, really interesting now. So let's continue the adventure. So I'm going to go wailing sound. I was here, so then I flipped this one because I drank the poison, which was not a poison, thanks. Then here, then here, and then here. Okay. Okay, so I go here towards dungeon room card 4. At first, the room seems to be empty. Then you notice a hagged figure emerging from the gloom as a banshee. If a healer was the first to enter, no, it was a scout, they will immediately recognize the creature, giving them +1 skill in combat. After each round of combat, each hero must lose 1 luck or take 1 damage. If you defeat the creature, then flip this card. Okay. It has 10 skill and 8 stamina. It's not going to be nice for sure. So I'm going to definitely need help here because I'm going to be losing either 1 health, 1 stamina or 1 luck every single round. Okay. Who is going to... Oh no, yeah. Let's do that then. Let's go. First starts a scout with 7. He uses a dagger. Yes, so he inflicts 3 damage. Oh, the dagger is a saver. A saver. I love the dagger of the scout. Very, very crucial. Okay, so I can still roll, but I'm not going to do it. Then I move to the warrior, who rolls 9 plus 7, 16, plus 1, 17. And the banshee has 20. Come on. I'm going to lose 1 luck. And now I'm really in a tough spot because I already lost 4 out of 7 luck. So I'm going to reroll the dice. Yes. 10 plus 9, 19, plus 1, 20. And the banshee has 18. So I add 2 damage plus 1 because of the sword. That's 3 damage. So 3 plus 3, 6 for a total of... Oh, he needs 8. Forgot. Yep. Okay, so still alive. Okay. Then the healer, who is also only valid for 1 round. Okay, so it's out. Then the healer. The healer will use no, they're not going to use invisibility. They can block all damage. They're going to use 3 plus 6, 9 plus 9, 18 versus 10 plus 10, 20. They have a lot of luck though, So they may lose 1 luck to have both dice re-rolled. So 6 plus 3, 9, plus 10, 19 again for me, and 18 for him. So he goes to 7. Yes. Then we start another round. I'm going to add first the barbarian. No, I'm going to leave the rogue, because he chose to use the dagger, deadly dagger, so 6 or more, I defeat him. Yes. So the Banshee is out. Let's flip the card to read what's what. The dying creature shrivels before your eyes, eventually disappearing altogether. All that is left is a small brooch made of bone. Does any hero wish to take the bone brooch? If so, then find card 27. There are images of dragons on the wall. Do you want to investigate them? If you wish, find card 35. Yes, I want to find the bone, 27. Who? The mage. As soon as any hero touches the brooch, it shatters into many small pieces. At the same time, a strange feeling comes all together. The hero says, all of the luck sucked from you has been returned. All heroes recover all their luck, so they go back to the starting amount. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So to answer my question, because I gained 1 luck, you don't gain 1 luck, you go all the way to your maximum, okay? So this card answers my question actually. If anyone has lost luck, at that point that you gained 1 luck, you will gain 1 until your maximum, but not beyond it. So this goes back, but this card allows me for everybody to get all the luck back, which is really, really good. Because luck is really important in this game, otherwise, as the booklet instructs, you will not win the game, for sure, and I testify to that. But it will be so satisfying while you do. Okay, and then, do you want to investigate? Then find card 35. Okay. So I find card 35. You search at the images, remove lakes of paint. You can discover nothing special about them. They are what they are. Okay, fair enough. So far, nothing special with all these cards, all these dragons, symbols. Something's going to happen with the dragon symbols, I'm sure, at some point. And let's see. There is flapping to the right, as you can see. And I will enter with the same turn, rogue first, warrior second, healer then, and the last would be the mage. So entering room 3. Okay. And this is a dead end, so I hope there is a big reward for that, otherwise it's for nothing. So let's find encounter card 3. There is a winged serpent in the room. It immediately lashes out with its long tail. The first hero in the room must roll 8+ to avoid taking 2 damage. The scout will gain +2 to the roll. Okay, so 5 + 2, 7. I will spend 1 of my luck to reroll. Goodness. Okay, so 7 + 2, 9, due to my the fact that I'm the scout. Okay, cool. It paid off once again. So, scout, as long as you can protect him, not taking heavy casualties, I think it's a good one to have him leading the party, as it makes sense. So, yeah, but then what? If you defeat it, you may search the room by flipping this card. Yeah, sorry, I didn't defeat it. I just didn't take +2 damage. So, wait a minute, don't cheer already. I will then start fighting. So, he rolls the 2 dice to see if he gets a 6+ for his magic dagger. But it's once per combat. Maybe before I use it twice in the previous combat, which I shouldn't have. So I can only use it once. Okay. That's a bad roll. I'm going to re-roll it. That's a 6, so I add 3 damage. Okay. I think I used it twice in the same combat, so be careful with the deadly dagger, not to cheat, and intentionally like I did. Okay, so I can still fight. 11. Oh my gosh. It's 11. No, he's not going to fight. I will of course fight with the mage. I will leave. I will leave the healer out. No, I will leave the mage out for this one. Keep him out, away of harm's reach. Okay, so then 9 plus 1, 10 plus 11, 21. Yes. And he has 11 plus 7, 18. 21 minus 18, that's 3 plus 1. Remember, if it's a 12, I automatically kill it. It's 3 plus 1, 4. So it has another 4 damage. Okay, so 6, 7, needs 1 more. Going back to the scout, he has 7 plus 10, 17, and then the serpent has 9 plus 11, 20. 17 minus 20, he takes 3 damage, unfortunately. Okay, but then it's again the time of the warrior, so he rolls 1 plus 9, 10, plus, definitely reroll. Let's see, never know. Yeah, definitely reroll, so it was a good thing I had my luck refreshed just before. So 9 plus 1, 10 plus 9, 19, and he has 10 plus 11, 21. No, again reroll. Come on, come on. 10 plus. No, I'm not even going to roll it again. Reroll. Okay. So 10 plus 7, 17. And the serpent has 11 plus 7, 18. 18 versus 17. Sorry, also the healer was out from before. I wanted to both, that's why I'm only attacking with the 2 of them. I wanted to remove both of them. I spend 1 more luck. Come on. Come on. 10 plus 5, 15. 1 more luck. So I'm already 4, 5. So 10 plus 6, 10 plus 6, 9 plus 1, 10 plus 6, 16, and he has, come on, I'm rolling really high, 17, 1 more luck. So I'm at 6 luck. I have only 1 more luck to spend after that, so make it count. That's a tough one. 16. 16 versus 19. Okay. Last luck. Come on. Come on. 19 plus 10, 9 plus 10, 19 versus, come on, I rolled consistently high for the freaking serpent. Come on! 11 plus 11, 22. So 22 versus 19, I take 3 damage. 3 plus. I'm already at 5. Okay. Then I retreat. No, if I retreat, he regenerates. We go again. Instead, I'm going to use a cloak of invisibility. There is no other way because I'm going to have an issue here. So only this card can use it. Flip this card. So if you use this cloak in combat, then it will have the same effect as the invisibility spell. See the mage ability card. If you use it in room 20, no, it's not 20, then you'll be able to pass through the room on your own and reach in the next room. You will then have time to return safely, but with the cloak becomes useless. Okay, so I have the same effect like the invisibility spell. Automatically succeed when trying to avoid detection, and also get +2 skill and reduce damage against you by 2. Okay, so I have +2 and +7, 7 plus 2, 9, plus 7, 16. And he has 8 plus 11. Come on, jeez. 8 plus 11, 19. 19 versus 16. I take 3 damage, but I reduce by 2, so I only take 1 damage. Come on, I'm taking a really huge beating here. I hope it's worth it. I hope it's worth it, really. Okay, back to the warrior. The warrior has 9 plus 1, 10 plus 8, 18 versus, yes, 18 versus 15, so 3 damage and he's out. Come on, it was a lot of beating here. Okay, so I managed to defeat it. Okay, and then this room is clear, and then I flip this card. I need to heal because I'm really bad shape, especially for the 2 of them. Among the detritus in the room, you find the blue coin. Perfect, because this is the 3rd and last coin, so I only need to find the chest in order to open it. Okay, so the first thing I do is healing hands. Cannot be used in combat, can heal a hero even if their stamina is being reduced to 0. So I'm using it to heal. No, I'm not using it yet because maybe at some point they're dead and I want to revive them. Okay, so not using it, the healing hands yet. Maybe, I don't know. So going backtracking 1, 2, 3, 4. I come again here, which says, do not remove. If you avoid moving the stone, take some other course of action. If the latter, then decide that you will move, do so by flipping this card. I will flip the card, come on. Let's flip it. If any hero tries to directly remove the stone, they will immediately explode and inflict 2 damage on them. This was the this was the scout, so they are already at bleeding at 1 stamina. If you try to move the stone while keeping your distance, then you will also explode, doing 1 damage to each hero and destroying whatever item was used to move it. I didn't use any item. Okay. I could have used the rope to pull it, maybe, don't know. Anyway, okay, so that's fair enough. I took a beating here because of the explosion. To be fair, it warned me not to remove it, so I cannot complain. I was just hoping that there would be some kind of reward underneath, which was none. A bit disappointing, but anyway, that's the life in the dungeon nowadays. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Knife being sharpened. So the only way I can go now, I have explored every exit except this one to the north and this one to the south. Here, I'm not sure. I will. First of all, the scout now needs to be at the end. And the warrior needs to be like that. So I go back here. Normal weapon. What can I attack them with? Can I attack them with some kind of fire? The plants. I cannot attack them with the rope. Okay, no. Backtracking and going towards room number 25. I'm just going to take a beating and get out of there. No, actually it has 8 skill, which makes it easier, to be honest, than the serpent that I was fighting before, but it just had already too many life lost. Okay, so encounter card number 28 says 25, sorry. It says oh, I also have this one. Wait a minute. Should go here as well. Yeah. You're faced by a massive warrior in armor. Any damage you do is reduced by 1. If you defeat him, you may search the room by flipping this card. Okay. And there is something beneath there. I want to defeat him. I really want to find out what's beneath this encounter card. Okay, let's go. First of all, we need to make for sure one combat round. I'm going to use my healer. To attack with 7 plus 2. Reroll. Okay, now luck is going to play a huge factor. Wait for it. 7 plus, anyway, it doesn't matter because, okay, it was already higher. So, second roll, 7 plus 4, and he has 8 plus 8. No. Reroll again. 7 plus 7, 14, and he gets. Reroll. Come on. I'm consistently rolling high for the monsters. Higher than me. Okay. 7 plus 5, 12. 12. And he has 8 plus 6, 14. Another one. I need to. So 7 plus 8, 15, and he has 8 plus 8, 16. Seriously? Seriously? My luck is running out. Okay, so one more time. So 7 plus 7, 14, and he has 8 plus 4, 12. 12 versus 14 is 2, but each time his damage here is reduced by 1. Okay, so he takes only 1 damage. So he is at, we're like that. Forgot how I did it. Then the mage. He rolls 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 10, 17 versus 17 versus 7 plus 8, 15. 17 versus 15, it's 2, but again, only 1 damage. He's very, very strong, very resistant. Okay, going to the warrior. He rolls 9 plus 1 plus 2, 11. 11 plus 12. Okay, now this is an auto kill. Yes. Yes, also you roll 12, you automatically kill your target even if it's immune to normal weapons. Okay. I loved it. All my unluck paid off. So bye bye, giant warrior, whatever you are. Massive warrior. You're faced with a massive warrior, flipping this card, you find nothing of value. Okay, there is morning to the right, and there is and something also on the top. I'm not sure what to do here. Okay, so let's see what we find towards the north. Card 25. Sorry, card 7. I avoid the morning on the right. So card 7. To leave this place, one must remain behind. Oh, horrible. Okay, looks like a trap. So this is card 7. The party is here. Let's open card 7. Encounter 7, sorry. As you enter the room, the door slams shut behind you. You find that you cannot open either door. There is an inscription on a plaque. To leave this place, one must remain behind. Choose a hero to take this card. As soon as they take it, they disappear and they hear the lock on the door ahead open. You notice a strange symbol on the door ahead. Not, you can only leave the room with this way. No way you came in. Whoever takes this card can flip it. Okay. So, let me get this right. The hero will take this card, will disappear. Let's choose a hero first. I'm going to choose I'm thinking the mage. I'm using the mage. I respect your brave decision to sacrifice yourself. The last thing you remember is everything going dark. From now on, you cannot communicate with your fellow heroes. Okay. So, the mage has gone dark. Okay. And we go back. Is there a trap that he's there? Is there something, can we get him later? I don't know. For the moment, we ignored him. Let's put him there to remind us that he's trapped. Right. I moved to room number 15 here, where I hear some moaning. And I find these nasty fellas. And encounter number 15 explains what's going on. There is no encounter 15. What? Ah, it's the same card, yeah. It's the same enemy. That's why I had it in the discard pile. The healer gains +2 in combat. Okay. I'm here. So first we have the healer, then the warrior, and then the scout. The healer starts with 9, A, B, and C. Nine plus 10, 19 versus 8 plus 4, 12, 7, so they're incapacitated. So 1 dice, 8 dice, good. Then the warrior attacks with 9 plus 1, 10 plus 5, 15 versus 8 plus 8, 16. It so appears that they have no luck, so they take 1 damage, and they are at 6 damage. Okay. Then the rogue. The rogue was going to use the dagger. So no, it has 1 more reroll, so I will reroll it. Need 6 plus. Okay, rerolling it 1 more. Yes, 7. That means that it inflicts 3 damage out of 6. Then second round. Okay, let's start. The warrior has 9 plus 10, 19 versus 7 plus 8, 15, 4 damage, plus 1, 5 damage because of their weapon. Okay, so if I make 1 more damage with a mage, I win, I defeat them. So it's 9 due to the card, plus 1, 10, plus 7, 17 versus 3 plus 8, 11. So the die. Okay, bye bye. Going back to the. They only have 1 health. Oh. Ah. Okay. So they have 4 plus 7, 11 versus 8 plus. Okay, so definitely it's going to be a reroll for luck. So 7 plus 7, 14 versus 8 plus 12, 8 plus 4, 12. 12 versus 14, that's a 2 damage. Okay? But they still don't die. Then I'm going to make another round. Final round. Let's start with the warrior. 9 plus 9, 18 versus 11. Okay, so they died. The rat. And they win. So we flip this card. This card is empty now, cleared, and we can read what we find under the encounter, which is again nothing value. Good. Okay, so 1 exit is here and 1 exit is here. So I'm going to the flapping. Before I do so, I expend 1 healing, 2 healing potions, both of them, to remove 3 damage from both of the heroes, because 1 and 1, because they're very, very vulnerable. Now we enter card dungeon card number 2. We found this monster with a skill value of 9 and 3 health. Okay. So we read the encounter, which says encounter number 3. Where is it? Sorry, no, number 2. It says the first hero to enter the room immediately be attacked by the vicious imp. The imp gains +2 skill in the first attack unless the scout is the first one to enter the room. The first time you do damage against the imp, flip this card. Okay. So he gains for the first round, it has 12. That means what? Okay, so 9 + 7, 16 versus 11 + 12. Okay, no luck for me. That means I have 11 + 12, 23. 23 versus 16. I take 4 + 3, 7 damage. And I'm dead. Oh. Okay. And then the mage. Sorry, we're like that. We were like that. Okay. So he's dead. Okay. But I have 7 + 1, 8. No, wait a minute. The hero spends this one. So they ignore all damage. Okay, so they don't die. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So they use their last ability card. It was worth it. And they don't die. Okay, they don't die. Oh my god, I had a heart attack. So the healer has 7 + 1, 8 + 6, 8 + 6, 14 versus 11 + 6, 17. So he takes 3 damage. Okay. That's a nasty imp. The scout will roll for the dagger. 5. Re-rolling. I want a 6+, inflict 2 damage. Okay, so 2 damage. So 1 + 1, 2, and the first time I inflict damage, I flip the card of the imp. If you hit with normal weapons, then you find to simply bounce off the imp's metallic skin. You will need to think of another way to defeat the imp. Work out a plan, then find card 32. Okay, so it has metallic skin. Okay. That means that I retreat now. There is no way I'm going back there. Okay, so we know that here is an imp. So let's retreat here. By the way, have I read card 24? Don't remember. Yes. So this should be flipped like that. Yeah. Okay. So I retreated here, or better here. And I cannot defeat it until I find another means to do so. Unfortunately for me, I have no means, because I found nothing either to move through here or defeat the strange plant. Okay, I'm adding the cards next to them so they are appealing. My only chance is to go back there. Okay, let's go back there and let's try to attack it. If so, flip the card. Flip the card. Before I do, I will choose a hero to gain back the card. I will keep the dagger. I will keep this for the dagger. Okay. Flip the card. Any damage that you inflict with normal weapons heals immediately, even that done by a well-crafted sword. It seems that you will have to find another way to defeat it. Decide what you want to do and then find cards 34. I'm at an impasse because I have the Cloak of Invisibility, which was under the mage. Oh, I should have used the Cloak of Invisibility, but I have it not because the mage is stranded over there or disappeared. I don't know what. Sacrificed. We'll find out later. Okay. Let's use the opportunity to see what's under a card. Let's go empty-handed. I just have a rope. I don't know if it's helpful. Try to tie the plants with a rope. I don't know. Let's find card 34. If the mage decides to use a firebolt, then that will immediately kill the creature. But I don't have the mage. If the scout decides to use a cloak, then they can sneak across the room on their own. Flip the cloak card to see the effect. I have used it already. If the mage uses invisibility, then they will be able to pass through the room. If you choose none of the above, then all heroes lose to luck. If you can perform one of the options above, then otherwise your adventure ends here. If you can perform one of the options above, then do so. Otherwise your adventure ends here. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay, now we're going to do something strange. I'm going to continue because this is a demonstration video as well and you want to find out what's going on. So I'm going to assume that it wasn't the mage that was trapped. It was the healer. Yeah. So let's say that we do have the invisibility cloak. Okay, fair enough. And we can continue. Yay. So, if the mage uses invisibility, they will be able to pass through the room and return if able. Okay, so the party is here and only the mage tries to go to room 12, sorry. They find an dead end, which says on encounter 12, oh, I'm really curious now. There is a larger jar with various colored plungers on it, red, gold, violet, yellow, silver, blue and green. The script says, your desire can be found at the end of the rainbow. Do you wish to press a plunder, and if so, which one? Choose, then flip this card. Violet, yellow, silver, blue and green. The silver. If you press the violet plunger, then the jar cracks open and reveals a red coin. If you press any other plunger, then it explodes, inflicting 2 damage on you. You can still take the coin. If the damage takes you to 0 stamina, then your adventure ends here. So he takes 2 damage. Okay. I take the coin. Okay. And this is another special coin I found. I didn't need to find it, but I found it. And then I return back to the party, and then we go back. We cross with the rope. Okay, so no worries there. Okay, and this is resolved because the jar exploded. Fair enough. So, it's clear that the only way to go here is 1, 2, 3, and I use the invisibility clock to go, so there is no invisibility clock, no more. I have no firebolt, I have nothing. So what can I do there? Because when I go there, I will not be able to do anything. Yeah. Because the only thing I can do is make a plan and find card 32. Okay, let's assume we're here. What is my plan? My plan is you cannot do physical damage. I don't have the healer, it's trapped. I have no dagger of invisibility. I have nothing. So let's see card 32. If you have a net, then you can use it to catch the imp. You are then able to secure it safely. A firebolt will also be effective, otherwise you will have to retreat. If you succeeded in defeating it, then you will find a small necklace. If a hero wishes to wear it, then flip this card. Okay. You know what? I have already lost, but I want to find out what will happen in this introductory adventure. I'm not leaving it. I may play it as well one more time, but I want to also share it with you, whoever is following this video. So let's say that we still had we didn't use the net to go across. Yeah. Let's say we used the rope to go across here. Even though we didn't even need to go across because we already had 3 coins. We only need 3 coins, okay? Where is it? Okay, right. So, if I had the net, I would be able to catch the imp. Okay. Yay. Yay or nay. Up to you. But for sure I want to read what happens. So let's see what happens. Let's flip this card. As soon as a hero places a necklace around their neck, they feel a burning sensation. They remove it immediately. Unfortunately, the necklace is cursed and the hero loses 2 luck. Okay. I lose 2 luck. So the mage loses 2 luck. But then I'm left with a puzzle, with a question mark above my head. Because I need to find the chest. What chest? Where? Okay, so I'm back. Where is the chest? I found the coins. Where is the chest? Yes, there is a chest somewhere. I'm not going to reveal it to you because I'm definitely going to play this again. There is a chest. But how do you go to this location? Let me examine if I did something wrong. No. No, no, no. In the connectivity of the rooms. Because I find no way to go to this room as is now. I cannot connect to this number. I don't even know if it is the correct one. Let me see it again. Off camera, and let me see also the encounter. Yes. I need to go to this room, but I don't know how. How is this possible? I revealed most of the dungeon cards, and there is no way to go there. I only find the trapped. Should I go back in again? But then, let me see the card number 7. Okay, I'm really curious now. Really curious now. Very curious here. Did I read card 7? Yes, it says here. It says, as you enter the room, the door slams shut behind you. You find that you cannot open either door. There is an inscription on the plaque: to leave this place, one must remain behind. Choose a hero to take this card. As soon as they take it, they disappear and you hear a lock on the door ahead. You notice a strange symbol on the door. You can only leave the room this way, not the way you came in. Whoever takes this card, they can flip it. Okay, now I understand what was the mistake. The mistake was that when I left the person who trapped there, I didn't flip the card, because when you flip the card, then it reveals an entrance. Okay, so this person cannot communicate, but it's not on a dead end. I forgot to flip it, because now they can continue going on to the right of this direction, and that means if they go to the right, they just cannot communicate, so they play on their own. And I would have played, meaning I would have I went into this direction. Yeah. To room 14. Which is this one. And I should have tried to warn this guy, because then I would follow the trail to find out the chest. Okay. So let's say in parallel, but I cannot communicate. I just play on my own. If I was if this healer was handled by another, let's say player hero. Okay. They would be playing on their own without communication, so they can use this card to recover an ability card. Choose another hero for another hero, but not for me. Okay, so it does not bring much, but one hero proceeds there. Okay, and they fight with this monster with a skill of 12 and 9 health points. So let's try this one. So this goes to the side, let's say they're off, and we have the healer and the monster, and they start by rolling the dice. 7 plus 6, 13. Okay, versus 12 plus 7, 17. So I take a 4 damage. Okay. I take 4 damage. Okay. And I still have 1 damage to take. So let's go for a second round. I'm not going to make it. There's no way. 7 because 12 skill. I mean, look at that. And I'm sure there is 1 card remaining. So I'm sure under the last one, under 22, it's the chest. Okay. So the chest would be there. But it's behind this enemy, which, by the way, I should have read what it is before starting fighting it. I threw myself into combat. The Guardian of the Chamber. The first hero to enter the room automatically takes 3 damage unless they are the mage. Yes, they were. No, they were the healer. Who can block it? The mage gains plus 4 skill in combat. So I should have left the mage there, but then I wouldn't be able to use invisibility to move across. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that means I lose the adventure. I need to try again. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to assume, again, switch of plans, that the person who was locked in was the mage. Okay, fighting this. So let's see if I would be able to win it, just for the sake of saying the result. So they don't take a damage. Yeah. So they don't take a damage. They're on their own, and the mage fights versus this gigantic, whatever it is, Guardian of the Chamber. Okay, versus them. So they would have plus 4, so 10 plus 6, so I have 6, versus 12 plus 7, 19, so I take 3 damage. So I take 3 damage and I go to 5. I have 2 more health. No, I'm going to re-roll it. Come on, it's ridiculous. So 10 plus 10, 20, and he has 14, 18. So he takes 2 damage. Okay, that's better now. Okay, and I spend 1 luck. So he takes 2 damage. Okay. Second round, again 10. Okay, just not going to roll it. Re-rolling. 8 plus 10, 18, versus 12, 13, 17. So he takes 1 damage. So he goes to 3 damage. Again, I'm not going to roll it, so I'm re-rolling. So these are 3, so I'm re-rolling. Have 5. Let's see. So 13, 14 versus what? No way. I'm re-rolling. (18) versus 18 versus 16, 19. I take 1 damage. Okay, fine. Then I roll again. 16 versus 16 plus 1. I take 1 damage. Again. Come on. Reroll. I need to reroll. I have no more luck. Let's use one of those. Okay, let's flip those actually. Use one of those. Okay. So 16 versus 19, 21. I'm using this card, so I'm blocking the damage. Another round. 14 versus. Come on. So this is 7. And then I'm dead. Okay, I wasn't able to defeat it. So there you have it. This is a fantastic fighting fantasy adventure session. I really enjoyed it, even though I wasn't able to grab the rewards of my efforts, because I have collected the coins, but I wasn't able to get into the chamber with the chest. But definitely I'm going to try it again. I can clearly see that there's a lot of things to try again, even replaying the adventure. There's no way I remember where the keys are, no way. Just a couple of things that generally it's towards the top, but if you play this between sessions, between the normal sessions, the 4 adventures plus the introductory, there's no way you're not going to remember all these details after a couple of weeks, for sure. For myself, I will not remember it. So there you have it. This is a live playthrough solo session of Fighting Fantasy Adventures. Many thanks for watching.